Three wide receivers set. Shotgun set. Thompson got some time. Touchdown, Carolina. Now I was watching you over there when 2001 kicked in. You kind of got the head bob going. He was ready to come out and go to battle. Just so y'all know, we're going to kind of do a little Q&A here, just so you can get a little insight as to what's going on. Dylan, just a few days ago, there was a little ball game that happened. Talk us through a little bit about that game and some of the emotions of that game and some of the things that happened.
Yeah, it was a crazy game. Michigan winningest football team ever. Just the whole build-up of it was that's kind of what they wanted to drill in our minds. The winningest football team ever, tradition. Because Coach Spurrier is huge on that. And I think the biggest thing for me was just don't get caught up in all of that. Just kind of stay focused, and this is purely football side of things. And don't get caught up in the tradition thing. Just play our game and do what we do. But I think the coolest thing that I've done, and it's honestly just been this year in football, is I honestly had the coolest conversations with God on the field. It's so like during the game, as you said, I was just like kind of talking to God. God, do you want me to go in right now? Do you not want me to go in right now? How's this gonna work? And so the last drive, as we'll talk about more, I'm sure, but it was just cool to see how like God is just right there talking to me, and we're just having a cool conversation, and everyone else is going crazy. So it was cool. It was fun.
Well, there actually was one particular moment where you were coming out on the field and it almost looked like you were skipping out on the field.
Yeah, that's my
You
own
explain that one?
Yeah, I don't know. My dad, he's always been big on body language. And so whenever I go on the field, he's always like, be happy to be out there. I don't know if you call it a skip or just not knowing what else to do, but I wanted to be a positive moment, so I guess it was.
I was going to put a smile on everybody's face. It's like, okay, man. Looked like you're very relaxed. But there had to be some pressure. I mean, right there at the end, talk about the intensity of that and walk us through that drive.
Yeah, like I said, I just having a conversation with God during the Clemson game and then during this last game, especially because, obviously we're playing two quarterbacks, and I didn't want anything of me to become like a selfish motive at all. And the whole game was just kind of like, Coach would come over, be like, be ready, and then I wouldn't go in, and then just kind of up and down emotionally. But I just kept telling God, I know that if you want me to play, I'm going to play, and if you don't want me to play, then I'm not going to play. It's that simple. And in that last drive, I was just kind of like, man, this would be good to go in there. This would be good to go in right here. And so I just kept like kind of pacing up and down the sidelines, and so finally it was like I look out there and I'm like, oh no, Connor's down, but then it's like God was like, all right, you got what you wish for, go have fun. And so I mean, I guess that's how it worked out, and the pressure, I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you, because in practice we just kind of roll in and out like that, just he goes in, I come in, he goes out, I go out, whatever the role is. And I I'm just used to it now, and I guess it's the same thing in the game.
It seems like you and Connor have a pretty good relationship. Talk to us a little bit about the personal relationship between you and Connor.
Yeah, we have a great relationship. We're really good friends. We hang out, off the field. I think the funniest thing that's happened to us recently, it was after the Clemson game. We went to Five Guys in Columbia, and this guy, he had like all this Carolina stuff. I don't know the guy. I didn't talk to him. So he comes in Five Guys. He just kind of looks at us like, why are y'all hanging out together? And we just talked about, like, this guy has to think we like hate each other or something. But no, I mean, honestly, we pull for each other, and he's a great quarterback, great guy, Christian guy, and we learn a lot from each other on and off the field, and it's nothing but positive, and I can say that from my heart.
There was let's go back to the bowl game. There was a particular play in the bowl game that it's probably got a gazillion hits by now and views. And I think we actually have the clip right now. Let's roll that clip if we've got it.
Pressure! He just dives in, hits the defender, the ball's on the ground. The Gamecocks have it! The Gamecocks have it! The Gamecocks take it over. Clowney just burst through, ripped the helmet off the tailback, and took it away. He took it away. Don't do us like that.
The helmet.
Don't you know that the other running backs for Michigan were like, I don't want to play. I'm done. All right. All right, here we go. When that happened, Dylan, what was it like on the sidelines? Man, I know there was euphoria, but what went through y'all's mind?
Yeah, we were just like, oh my goodness. That's when you honestly just thank God he doesn't play for anyone else.
I think your dad was sitting right beside his dad.
Yeah, I can tell some of that, I guess. So after the game, we were talking about just random things that happened. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get some treatment on my hand, like joking around. I was like, what are you talking about? And he said that apparently, like, him and Jadae Gunn's dad were sitting beside each other, and all the parents, when there's a big play, like high five or hug, whatever. I guess women would hug. But the men would high five, and he said that when Jadae Gunn made that hit, he turned to him, and he was just coming full speed just to kill him. And Dad threw his hand up, and he said, "Almost broke his wrist." So for those who don't know, Jadae Gunn's dad is like a clone of him. They're huge, and so I'm sure my dad, he might need a little ice.
And we're going to hear from Dylan's mom and dad here in just a little bit. That's going to be a sweet time. And Danny and Tammy, we're looking forward to that. Thank y'all for being here tonight. One of the things that, I know you have some friends that play for Clemson. And, a lot of people here assume that, the players all hate each other. They hate the other team. And there's a lot that they really don't understand. Talk about the rivalry from your perspective. It's not like you don't want to win. It's not that. But talk about the rivalry. Let's talk about the Clemson rivalry. Talk about that for just a few minutes.
Yeah, I think Clemson Carolina is fun. That'd be the best way to explain it. And I think, honestly, a lot of people go way overboard on it. Like, I never want anyone on Clemson to get hurt or anything bad happen to them and all this stuff. Like, some people were tweeting some terrible things when Sammy Watkins got hurt the other night. And it just makes you feel bad that that happens. But I guess it's going to happen. But I just think it's cool because so many guys from this area both represented at South Carolina and Clemson. Adam Sharon, Michael Sebeski, Patrick DiStefano, Sharon. I said our name already. I don't know anyone else. Brandon Thomas. And just at Carolina and Clemson, that the rivalry becomes more like personal, I guess, as far as friends go, the people you know. And like it was weird seeing because every